Hello everybody, welcome back. It's JudiciousFire, and I'm here with some information about damage reduction in this game. I hear this question a lot, I see it a lot, and I get asked it a lot. How does damage reduction add, stack, multiply with other forms of damage reduction? This video is going to be brief. We're just going to look at the sequence of damage reduction, and then we're going to look at how it's calculated. And hopefully by the end of the video, you can look at any of your heroes and form this calculation pretty quickly. All right, let's go with the sequence first. As best as I can tell from all sources, the sequence of damage reduction goes as follows. First, it's going to be the talent of the hero. That's what applies first. Then it will be the insignia of that hero. Then it will be the enchantment that is applied. Then it will be the hero's skill. Then it will be the combination of friendly heroes and their skill effects, if any of them happen to have a damage reduction effect for the team that will affect the hero that we're studying. It also includes pets, like Radiant Hawk here, for example, that provides a damage reduction. And lastly, in the sequence of damage reduction, it goes general conditions. And we're going to call general conditions things that are like the warden. One of our wardens, the white warden, does provide a damage reduction, I believe. Certain spells, like the Moxie flag, for example, can give you damage reduction in the dungeons. And bonuses, etc., that you may apply in combat or purchase in a specific game mode for like gems or something. That's the sequence of events. Okay, so we look at damage reduction. When I was making this Boa Queen video, I stopped because there were so many layers of damage reduction I put on her. I thought I really need to make this kind of a video. We look at talent first. Okay, let's just make our lives a lot easier, friends, and let's just use the number 100. Boa Queen's going to take 100 damage. If she's completely without damage reduction, she takes 100 damage. That's the normal damage that she's going to take. First, we look at talent. Her Dragon's Cover reduces that damage by 70%. So we've just taken 100 and we've reduced it by 70. She's only taken 30 damage. That is the first sequence in this operation. So out of the 100, she's got 30 left. 30 damage is what she took. We jump to insignia. Okay, this is a true piety. It's not going to make any difference in terms of damage reduction. It'll give her some healing, but she's fine there, so we can move on. If it were something else, we would put that into the equation. Enchantment. Holy Conviction. Okay, Holy Conviction reduces the damage by 55%. We take the damage that's left over from the first sequence of events, the talent, and it happened to be 30 damage that was left from the original 100. Now that we've gotten to enchantment, we reduce the 30 damage that's remaining by 55%. So that ends up being 165, leaving us with, I believe, 135 damage. That would be 13.5. We have 13.5 damage remaining. Had 30, took 55% of that, leaving us with just 13.5 damage out of the original 100. Now we go to Hero's Skill. This hero receives a 50% damage reduction during battle. We are now at the point in the sequence when we look at Hero Skill. This is sequence 4. We have 13.5 damage remaining from the original 100. We now reduce that by 50%. So 13.5, 50% of that is going to be 6.75 damage has been given to Boa Queen so far out of that original 100 strike. Now we go to friendly heroes. I'm not running her with any friendly heroes right now, but heroes like a Rambard that produce a reflect, that is a form of damage reduction. Heroes that provide damage reduction through either their ability, their talent, skill, enchantment. That would be next, but we don't have that. I'm going to keep it simple here today. Instead of 7 steps, we're just going to do 5. And then lastly, we're going to go to our friendly pet here. And friendly pet is going to provide a damage reduction of 30% for 5 out of 7 seconds. Okay? Let's not worry about the time that it lasts. Let's just look at the 30% damage reduction. After everything was figured and all those sequences were done, we were at 6.75 damage out of the original 100. So now we take a 30% reduction of 6.75. And that's going to be, we're coming at around 4.7% damage. So we started with 100, and by the time we've gotten through the entire sequence of events, we've gotten down to 4.77% damage. So an amazing reduction. This is done differently than attack. Attack is added or stacked. Health or HP is added or stacked. Damage reduction in this game is going through that sequence of events and each one getting smaller and smaller. We'll never get to 0. This is to prevent heroes from having no damage taken whatsoever and being invulnerable and taking 0 all the time. So they'll always take some kind of damage. When you go through your heroes, you can see that the ones especially that have a skill that involves damage reduction, they go very well with a damage reduction talent, or a pet that provides damage reduction, or members of the team that provide damage reduction. And as you continue through that process, you get tankier and tankier heroes. Health will only take you so far in this game. Healing will only take you so far in this game. But if you get hit with that one shot that's greater than your health pool, there's no kind of health or healing that's going to bring you back from the dead. Only damage reduction and multiple layers of damage reduction can provide the kind of safety net for our heroes so they don't get that classic one shot. Do a quick one. I'll give you the end result. Let me show you how she's built. We go talent. Talent is going to give a 70% damage reduction. We go insignia next. That's going to give 70% damage reduction. We go enchantment next. That's going to give 55% damage reduction. We're going to go hero skill next. That gives a 70% damage reduction. We go to friendly heroes, but she's rocking solo today. We go pets. Pets when Mini Angie is operating. Okay, during the time that she's operating, Mini Angie is going to be giving an 80% damage reduction. And general conditions, I don't think we have any right now. Let's see the end result. After it's all said and done, this Rosaline takes the initial hit of 100. And by the time all the sequence of damage reduction has been applied and multiplied, she comes out with 0.24%. A quarter of 1% damage when all of these damage reduction layers are operating. It's amazing. Take a look at your heroes, run through those equations, always reduce the numbers as they go along in that sequence of talent, insignia, enchantment, hero skill, friendly heroes and pets, and then general conditions like spells, magic, boosts, and buffs in this game that are purchased or given through Warden. Quick word before I sign off. We have some spaces coming up in the Guild KOA. We are the rank 1 in Might Guild on the iOS server, and we are recruiting any players above 1.5 million Might. So if you love the game and you love to talk the game and you have an account with 1.5 million Might or higher, please contact me on the Line app, JudiciousFire, just like my game name. And we'd love to play alongside you. Thank you. Happy clashing, enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.